Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sherry, Sherry, Sherry. How's your leg doing? Or not doing? We still gonna call you hop along or not? I forgot what was the last thing you had done. Hey, Miss Elvis.
Hey, Elvis. She had her Achilles.
Oh, that's right. But she was getting her um different colored casts, right? So I forgot where we left her as far as her cast and everything.
No, she's been out of that. She's been in a boot.
Oh, she's hobbling. Okay. Hey, at least you're getting around. You're on the mend. That's a good part. Yay! She's booting it. She is booting it. Hey, Linda.
I'm over them.
Well, remember last week you were asleep because I told him you were probably taking care of your babies.
Hey, Adria. You know, like when you have a newborn, when they rest, you rest.
Hey, Carla.
Hey, Carla.
Yeah, I knew they were running you ragged, just worrying about him, if nothing else.
Well, it's more worrying about. We really needed to give the medication to Sophie, but actually, Sophie was pretty good.
Hmm.
But she's not used to being behind no enclosure,
Yeah.
so she wasn't going for that. So she would just stand there staring at us like I don't know why I'm in jail, but
Oh,
and she was so rum dum. I mean, she was on gabapentin, carprofen, and trazodone.
sheesh.
Yeah, we quit giving her the trazodone.
She could
I
go in the
say
corner
we,
and sell it.
not we, she. Yeah, that might be a good little
Side
here,
hustle.
try this tea and see if that'll help you sleep.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can't keep those dogs down. That's for sure.
Mm-mm.
It
We
doesn't
took
matter how catastrophic is going on; they still just keep on going. Hey,
the
Janice.
necklace is off. She sleeps where she wants. She does what she does, and we just
Crazy dogs.
hey Janice.
Ours, all they want to do is lollygag all day long. They don't do much of anything. It's like we don't even have dogs. Well,
Yeah,
see, Sammy was the
perfect.
hyper one, and he kept everybody else hyper. So
Yeah.
we had, they were just, everybody was like Tasmanian devils all the time. Nobody relaxed, including us. And now that Sammy's gone, they go, wow, now we can relax. And that's all they do all day long. They don't even hit the squirrels anymore. They just look at them like, yeah, we see you, and lay back down on the grass. They could not care less about anything.
Well, ours will be laying down and everything is peaceful and quiet. And then, oh my God, Sophie looks at Charlie and then he starts growling. And then she decides to get closer. And then he really starts growling. It's like, oh my God, she's just looking at you.
Oh, crazy dogs. Some of you may remember I was talking about this book. Maybe some yes, maybe some no. And I got it a while back, but I remembered I didn't even show you guys.
I thought you did a flip through.
Not of this one. I don't think so. I don't think no, because I don't think it's ever been. It's never been over here. I don't think. I kept it at the house, and I just keep looking through it, but I don't think it's ever been over here, unless I'm totally wacky and don't remember anything I do anymore, which
It
is
could happen.
a good possibility. It's a real good possibility. Okay, boys and girls, have I showed you this? I know I've talked about it, but I don't think I've showed it to you. Linda doesn't even know what she had for lunch. Oh my
I
goodness.
know. Ask my mom every day, and she's like, it was something. If it was good, I would have probably told you, but I don't remember.
Oh dear. Elvis doesn't remember it. So that's one person. One person. Uh, anyway, you've seen the. I know I've showed you the other one I have of her. I have one or two other books of hers. Um, but I just like I just like everything about it. I like the photography. I like how she sets things up. I just like the mood of it. The mood. Like even just right here. Look at that tile. It's just so beautiful. Mood.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
I showed it already?
I don't know, but I remember it.
Well, where would you remember it from?
It might be upstairs. I don't know.
Oh, it might be. Because I know I showed the other ones of hers that I have. See, look at this beautiful mosaic. Carla says it looks familiar. Well, then maybe I already did show you guys. Maybe yes. I don't know what those are.
It looked like yellow cherries.
Yeah, but they're not smooth. So it looks more like I don't know, like what?
Coffee beans,
No,
olives,
no. Of course it doesn't say.
dingleberries.
I don't know what those look like. Even this color of green. No, they're not that, Carla. They're not that.
Licky.
No, it's
Jenna said, I think it's cherries.
no, definitely not cherries. Oh, look at that! How pretty.
Hey, Roseanne,
Those poppies are so pretty.
go back to it,
To what?
to the picture
Which one?
of the dingleberries or whatever they are. All right, thank you very
They're
much.
they're very bumpy.
Very bumpy.
Very bumpy. Very bumpy.
Hmm.
Ecuador. Ecuador. We almost moved there.
It's equator.
Huh?
It's equator.
You tell that to somebody who lives there. Argue with them. Don't argue with me. Argue with them. Hi, Tamar. Hi, Roseanne. And see, just all those colors. I just, I don't know. It speaks to me. Arr, arr, arr.
It's
Favorite colors.
Bindin de Hayani.
Very good. Commonly known as what?
Well, that's the problem. Are they longans?
No, they're round. No.
Humlichis?
No, they're not. I know what those look like.
Well, the first thing to come up was lychees.
It's not though. I know what those look like. I had them in my yard when I lived in Hawaii. I'm very intimate with them.
Well, then. Litchie, not Lychee.
Say what?
Litchie, not Litchi.
Uh,
Not Lychee. They're
okay.
very poisonous.
Oh.
They're poisonous in India.
Linda says to look up Cape gooseberries. Get a picture of that.
Cape Gooseberry, that sounds like a town in Maine.
I thought you
Cape,
didn't watch that show.
what show?
That show.
Cape Gooseberry. No, it don't look like no Cape Gooseberry. Blit. This is what it looks like to me, but that's just me. Let me
What?
see.
Show us.
I'm trying to get it up there. Uh.
Uh, it does look like that.
See the bottom? Vindalend Hayani.
Well, type that in and see if you can get like a regular name.
All right.
Because that does look like them.
Yep. Vindalend Handai Hai Dine.
What? What? What is Miss Weenie talking about?
That's the same leaves and everything.
Uh huh.
Same color structure. Let me see.
What are you talking about, Miss Weenie? Oh, look.
Visit. And that takes me to another freaking country.
Well, of course it does. This whole thing is about traveling the world. Probably comes from Indonesia or something. Oh, see, Indonesia. Some of these pages are super thick. She uses different types of papers. Oh, how pretty. Uh-oh. Winnie says I'm supposed to ask you. It's been on Grizzly. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm getting kind of thinking maybe I don't want to know.
Grizzly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Woman with a weenie. Hey, Gail.
Hi, Gail.
Gape gooseberries. Goose berries.
Hey, Miss Pinky.
Oh, and don't have a married nut job. Couple abusing kids. Hey, Pinky.
I don't.
And oh, is that the one with the? See, I've been so diddy. I've been in so into the diddy. I'm missing everything. Oh my God! Did you know he had Michael Jackson killed?
No, but I heard he had Prince killed.
He did. That both of those came up in court.
And who else was he supposed to have killed? There's a whole list of them.
Whitney.
I didn't hear about that one. Um, yeah, I forget.
But
I
yeah, I
mean,
heard the Prince tape. All I hear is I haven't heard much about any of them. Yeah, he's a more oil.
oh yeah, that's an old one, Carla Tupac. Yeah, that was from way back.
Oh, that's right. You're supposed to say unalive. You can't say that word. Sorry. Sorry. YouTube don't like that.
Well, they just demonetize you. I'm not monetized, so
And then they got oh, what's his name from the Kohlberger trial? Um, the daddy of one of them, the one that's being so loud.
I don't know anything about anything.
Okay, well, he was so loud that
He unalived himself?
no, he didn't unalive himself, but he broke the non-dissemination or the be quiet rule,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're having a separate case because anytime information like that is leaked, they can take the death penalty right off the table because he won't get a fair trial. So if they don't feel he's going to get a fair trial, they can't keep the death penalty on.
Oh wow, that's easily sabotaged though and taken advantage of. All they had to do is get a friend in there and do the same thing.
Hey, Amy.
Hey Amy. You know what I mean, Chili Bean?
Hamburger.
Oh, look, it's a little ducky.
Ah, like a rubber ducky. I had my original rubber ducky from when I was a baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you say that with such sorrow?
No, I'm saying it was with fond memories.
Oh, okay. You remember getting
Uh,
all wrinkly skins? You look at your wrinkly skin and you think about the old days when you got it that way from the from the bathtub.
yes. Adria, you talking about the 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 people that one pop tart a week or something?
She said my area. I'm not sure what she
Hey,
means by
Annie,
that.
yeah, that's in Arkansas. I think they arrested that couple.
Ah, hey Auntie. Auntie, look, like when you showed up. Look,
Hey,
look,
Joyce. Hey, Leslie. Did y'all
look.
come in on a bus?
Hey Joyce. Man, look at timing. Ha, ha.
Yes, the Pop Tart couple was in Fayetteville.
Oh, see, I don't watch the local news, so I don't know anything. Oh, huh, Auntie. Are these
And
your colors? Are these your colors?
Oh, pretty. I have seen that page. That the one with the sailboat on the wall.
Say what? This one?
That one. Yeah.
Mm. Doesn't that look like a person that has their head inside the floor?
Yeah, like me when I fall and I'm trying to get up. Oh my
Okay,
God,
Angie, you
Annie.
be a good girl and you do all your work.
You need to quit doing all those articles.
You be a good girl. These colors look pretty together. That's what I mean. You just look through the book, and if nothing else, you can get you look at it and you say, "Oh, I like that page because I like those two colors together." And then you can start a whole palette of. You could do a whole journal based on two colors that you find attractive together in here, and then just go do a glue book of nothing but those two colors or
Do
three
it.
colors, whatever you find. You can add white, of course. White you can add to everything. Black,
Would
white.
that be perfect for July 4th?
What?
A red, white, blue glue book.
Well, that's not really. I don't know. It may look different up there, but this is actually like a vermilion color. It has a lot of orange in it. But yeah, you could pass. You could pass. You could pass.
Okay, my color palette is limited to the first pack of big fat colors that I got in kindergarten. So it's red.
Ooh, that creepy eyeball. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So I guess it was a couple of weeks ago. I think I left him in the car. Anyway, I think it was a couple of weeks ago when Johnny had that sale. She was selling all the stuff from her mother-in-law's, all of her mother-in-law's craft room stuff, and she had a couple of books that were about making Asian quilts and Asian cloth holders. There's a name for it. I can't remember what it is right now. Anyway, I got those. She was selling them for $1, and I got 3 of them. Oh, such cool stuff in there. I had to take Richard to physical therapy today, so I was looking because I got them yesterday. So I was looking through them today while I was waiting for him. Lots of cool stuff in there, but I think I left him in the vehicle. Lots of cool stuff. See, there's that same orangish color with the blue. Looks really pretty.
Hang on, Janice. I'm looking it up. What'd she say? Kusa
Scotland.
dogwood berries.
What?
Kusa
Dogwood berry.
dogwood berries.
Huh.
Kusa dogwood berries. Have a tropical sweet and earthy taste suited for fresh. Blah, blah, blah. Are they edible? Are they poisonous to dogs? What
This
can you
says
do with it?
this says Scotland. I don't think of Romani's as being in Scotland. Do you? What the heck? What's going on around here? I like that color. It's like a logwood color. I love dyeing with my logwood. Roseanne. Roseanne wants me to de-stash the de-stash I just bought.
No, I did not, Carla.
I spoke. Roseanne, I spoke with her. Was that today? Yeah, today. Hello. Uh, She's extremely busy between her job and her issues with her mother-in-law. And then she had a little oopsie. You know, Johnny's kind of oopsies where she ends up with something usually broken. Poor thing. Oh my gosh. She didn't break nothing, but she did have an oopsie. But she's okay now. Nopales! Yay! What country is that?
Oh, they took the verbiage down about share your link. Now it's just a dollar sign in a circle.
Where?
On the bottom of the chat where I couldn't see the last comment
Are you talking on YouTube or on StreamYard?
on StreamYard where it would say share your link.
It's still there on mine.
Oh, mine just has a dollar sign
Oh,
in a circle.
no, mine has share your referral link with a question mark, with a circle with a question mark in it. It's like it's always been. Well, I have no idea where those nopales came from. Doesn't say where. It says Gulf Stream, Gulf Stream, Gulf Stream, Gulf Stream, Atlantic. Oh, Atlantic Ocean, Highlands. I have no idea where this is supposed to be. Okay.
Well, the Gulf into the Atlantic would be like over there by what you call it?
By Miss Weenie.
Huh?
By Miss Weenie.
Hey, Hassan. No, it would be like over there where all the Mexican Cabo, not Cabo, but the Mexican resorts and stuff down there before you get down to
Oh,
Brazil and
wait a minute. Brazil is nowhere close to Mexico.
no, but going down that way, but
Oh, okay.
where those resorts are, that's where the Gulf and the Atlantic are. And Mexico.
Sí, sí, señorita. Oh, wow. Are you guys getting any inspiration from this? Ooh, Transylvania.
That gives me inspiration.
I thought it would. Transylvania.
The Yucatan Peninsula.
Transylvania. Well, that doesn't look too spooky. Well, it's daytime.
Yeah, I was fixing to say.
And yeah.
Everywhere is spooky at nighttime.
See, this is already getting dusk and it looks spooky.
Yeah.
It's not even dark yet.
And you know what? I wonder if he's smuggling people in that hay in the back of that.
Rosie, Rosie, hey. You know who's back there.
Did you see that on the news this morning?
What?
Over in some part of Texas, they pulled over this truck and it had these long when they roll the hay.
Yeah.
Okay, it looked like a long roll of hay all the way down the bed of this open trailer truck. Well, it was
A bunch of hot dogs in there, huh?
fencing with hay shoved all in it, but then it was full of Mexicans.
Are you sure they were from Mexico?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, I love that burnt orange color too. As you guys can tell, I do like my orange. All different shades of orange. Ooh, look, see? Terracotta color. See, I love this room. See, I see like hanging my fabrics that I'm dyeing and my little different yarn and stuff. Can't you see that being part of my house? I can. I can. Well, not so much this. It looks like a bird got in it. Like a bird stole this stuff and stuck it in the tree. I want it for my nest. I want it for my nest. See, there's the birds. They got in the dye. Look what happened. So you can write your own story with these things too. What looks like Nepal? This. Let's see. This page. See, it doesn't tell you where. Previous page. I think this is still all the same. This is still all Transylvania. Yeah, this is still all Transylvania. Look at that blue. Pretty. Pretty. Oh, look at that. Look at those beautiful colors. And all it is that purple basil. And what are those? Is that a zinnia? I think that's a zinnia. And that's lavender, I think, right? I don't know.
Purple basil.
I'm just making it up as I go. Yeah, purple basil. You don't cook with purple basil?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Ooh, look. But don't go there at night. Don't go there at night. Oh, look. Mommy. It looks so lonely. Why did you leave me in the nest all by myself?
Oh.
I can't fly yet.
Oh.
Oh, man. I saw this video today. I forget which kind of a moth, but you know those big moths.
Yes.
And I saw it coming out of the cocoon, and then it kind of came out, and it was trying to move around. And then what was so cool is that when it comes out of the cocoon, um, it has all of its, obviously it's ready to come out. It's got all of its body parts and the wing and everything. But the wings literally grow while it's just sitting there for a second on the plant. And you can see it. You can see, well, let's just say the wing is that big and it goes I mean, gigantimous big moths, and it just grows. It was amazing. And then then it takes off. But when it first gets out, it has to still kind of just use its feet to get to where it's going. And then the wings start growing. It was really pretty cool.
Hey, Jane. Janice said they get pumped up.
Pumped up?
Pumped up.
I don't know. It was cool though. I never ever seen that. Ecuador. Oh, that's the end. Never mind.
Loons on the lake.
Looney
That
Tunes.
sounds.
Who?
No, Linda said the loons on the lake are so vocal right now. They start very early. I'm up at 5 and they're up too.
Oh wow.
Janice said the silk moths are extra cool, big as bats.
It might have been. That might have been it. I mean, because it was. I mean, it was gigantic. They didn't give the dimension, but just equating it to the leaves that were on the plant, it was big. It had to have been that one must have been about what's that? 6 or 7 inches. It's big. Uh-oh, Gypsy. Anyway, so I just like looking through her books because I just get inspired by the colors. Um, that's what attracts me to hers, and just the way that the photography is set up. I just think it's pretty cool. It's very simplistic, but inspiring at the same time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I just like it. Oop. Butterfly, butterfly. And I'm really jealous of anybody that has bougainvillea. I used to have bougainvillea all over my houses. Here, I've never tried to plant it around here because it kind of doesn't like when it gets cold, and we get a little cold, snap. Mm, cool. So there. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Ta-da! I got. Let's see. I got my letter and my postcard from Lynn. Yay!
Oh, wow.
Oops, I gotta cover. I don't want the rest of the YouTube people to see her address. Um, but look, she obviously she put a little wax seal back there, but look how much it matched her paper. How cute, huh? Pretty much all the same colors on there. And so here's my card because we start off on where do we start off? I'm a little blank. I'm a little blank here. Oh, Corsica. I'm
Oh,
getting
yeah.
I'm getting my islands confused here because I'm already moving on to the next month. Yeah. So the prompt for the postcard was Corsica. Yay! And that was for the first part of the month. And the second part of the month, mine already went out like yesterday or the day before. Um, it was talking about what was the postcard? Oh, emerald green is the postcard for the end of May. Anyway, so this is Corsica. And she's so smart. I can't do this because of my dyslexia, because my spelling is horrible and my handwriting is horrible. And I'll write it upside down and backwards, and I have to make like 10,000 postcards before I got it right. But she is using a real ink pen, with the nib and everything. I'm
Yeah.
so jealous. So that's why it looks so cool. It looks
Oh,
very,
that's right. She had that little box of them.
yeah, she looks very autentico how she does it. I like it. It says, my dear sister, the island of Corsica is lovely, but there are no hummingbirds, only large moths that look very similar to them. Still searching. Forever yours, Serafina. Oh, there's my address right there. Anyway, so so that's the postcard. So she didn't find nothing there, but she did find the big moths. So maybe the ones I was telling you guys about. That's probably what she found. Oh. Yes, that is where. That's exactly where. Exactamundo, Janice. See, you know. So then the letter was supposed to talk about the days are warmer. So so her sister Elira is sending the letter to Serafina because in this whole thing, Serafina sends all the postcards because she's on the run. She's traveling around the world, so she sends a postcard, and Lyra is at home, so she writes the letters because she has the time. Um, so she tells her sister, I long to hear from you. I get so lonely and bored sitting here in this chair. Oh, by the way, Lyra is Um,
And
she has polio, and she's bound to her wheelchair. That's all part of the. That's why. Anyway, never mind. Now I'm backtracking. Let's just keep going forward. I like to hear from you. I get so lonely and bored sitting in this chair in in and day out. The days are warmer now, and my heart breaks that I cannot walk outside through the garden. I can see the beautiful flowers through the window in the parlor. A soft breeze blows the lace curtains around, and I can hear the birds. Alice is kind enough to push me outside into the courtyard if I ask her to, but it is not at all the same as touching the leaves of the branches as I run of my own accord through the orchard or around the pool. I miss my freedom dearly, but I am trying to be content. It is not fair that my sadness would steal another's joy. Sincerely, Lyra. So her sister um, is going to be traveling vicariously through Seraphina's postcards. So I'm
so
keep
how does Lyra know where to send the letter to?
don't get technical.
Okay.
Now you're making this too real. This
I'm
is
sorry.
yes. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Um so let's see. Oh yeah, so the reason I was looking up the those how I ended up with those moths is because the letter that I just sent out, it talks about silk cocoons. So I looked up silk cocoons, and that went me down the rabbit hole checking out the moths, the silk moths. They were like super cool. Those are the ones I was explaining to you about. Anyway, I'm having fun doing this because it makes me do research and stuff. And what I'm doing also as a sideline, I'm writing. Okay, so the sister that's on the move, she's obviously just sending these small little postcards, little tidbits on there. But on the side, she's writing a journal of her adventures of what is going on. That when she does get back home, she'll share. She's going to share with her sister eventually, and you'll get
Okay.
a fuller picture
Okay.
of. Hello, hello. You'll get a fuller picture of where she's been and what she's done and what she's seen and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm having fun doing that. And so I got contacted by a couple of people, not a bunch, but a few, that said they'd like to go, create a journal based on the storyline that we're doing, but they don't have the imagination for it to do it on their own and write it and all this stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'll see how this works out because this correspondence between the two of them is going to go on for the next 6 months. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to put a small little kit together with like copies, not of anybody else's, just mine, because I don't want to, do anything, with other people's stuff. But with my postcard, my letters, things that I'm putting together, storylines that I'm putting together for the journal, and then a bunch of stuff. Because eventually at the end, we're going to have either like a big journal or a box or something with all the little trinkets and stuff that she's been collecting that she's going to bring home once she gets home. And so that's all going to be part of this box. So each month I'll send the oopsie. So each month I'll be sending, you'll get a copy of the 2 letters that I write and the 2 postcards that I make. And so you'll get the whole month. I'm explaining stuff as I'm thinking this through out loud. The whole month, plus whatever goodies that I think go along with where she is and what she's seen and what she's done.
Yes.
Those will also be part of it. And so then the next month, will be the next 2 postcards and the letters and whatever goes with wherever she is in the world will be in that one, and so on and so forth. So at the end of the 6 months, you'll have all the basic stuff that I'm going to have at the end. Um, and then you can decide along with me, what are we going to do with all this stuff? Are we going to have like this, like a treasure box with the letters and all the stuff she's collected during this adventure, or what? You know. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to offer that and see how many. I know a few that already want it, but I will see, if there's any, if anybody else wants any, and then I can just make as many, as people are interested. So we're already on the 20th. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, have it toward the end of the month. Like, say this is all May. So toward the end of May, because obviously I have to make the postcards and know what I'm doing and what I'm writing. So the whole month will have to go by. So then for the month of May's stuff, it'll come out toward the end of the month or the beginning of the next month, and so on and so forth. And then this whole thing will be done by October.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, Allie. And then I went over and I got a bunch of cigar boxes, and some of them the stuff will fit, some of them won't. So I think on the first run, those that want it, I'm going to include one of those boxes. Some are smaller, some are bigger. Some of them are only big enough to put the letters and the postcards in, and then you'd have to have a separate thing for all of the stuff. Um, and then in addition to that, I know I'm going kind of off in all kinds of different directions because that's just the way my mind ended up going with this. So
Hey,
I'm
CJ.
so what I'm doing is I'm doing the traditional one. This is all happening in the late 1800s. So we're doing it just like how you saw Lynn do hers. It's very, what am I trying to say? Period of the period, right? And what's the ones that I did? I don't even know where mine are. Ah, what'd you do with yours, Rosemary? Huh? Oh, there they are. Hello. I had them in the same bag. Oh, and look what I found. Stamps with hummingbirds. Hello. So if you guys are doing this, run to your post office and get the ones with the hummingbird. Because the whole theme of this is, where do the birds and the butterflies, I mean, where do the hummingbirds and the butterflies sleep? That is the quest. And you can get some real hummingbird stamps to put on your project. Okay, so like for instance, the one I did the first of the month, let me put it that way. The first of the month was in Corsica. There's this red deer, and it eats practically everything in its sight. So I had that part of the theme for Corsica, that the reason we couldn't find any butterflies there or hummingbirds was because there was nothing for them to eat, because these crazy deers were eating everything. So that was kind of the theme of that postcard. And then, oopsie. And at the end of the month, it was the cocoons, right? The silk cocoons. So I had the butterfly on here, and I am putting. I'm not a glitter person, but I am putting glitter on these because a lot of the old postcards, the original vintage postcards that I have from late 1800s, a lot of them have the little glitter. So I'm trying to kind of sort of. Anyway, these are my postcards and my letter. So
Yeah,
that,
they had like that sugar dust on them or whatever.
yeah, it isn't like the really hardcore glitter. It was just kind of flaky stuff. So anyway, okay, so I distracted myself, I swear. Okay, so So this is the traditional route, okay, of how I originally envisioned it, late 1800s, keeping things kind of the same, that period of time, and you're creating your own. You get the prompts, but you can create your own storyline, whatever way you want to go, and but it is during. I just put a time period of late 1800s, not you know, you're not stuck to something time specific. Okay, so then after I was thinking about that, you guys already told you guys about all those stamps and stuff from Megan. Megan got into my head, and then I had my own stamps, and I made all of these little whimsical animals and whimsical trees and flowers and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to make, based on my storyline, based on the storyline that I create with the period piece, then I'm going to make like a little whimsical storybook with these kinds of things, um, telling the same kind of sort of the same storyline, but in a storybook form. Haven't quite visualized what it's going to look like yet, but I've been playing around with all of these stamps, and I made some new ones. I made some new ones day before yesterday. I made these. These are as a new stamp I made, and I don't have the stem for this yet, and I still have to do some doodling on them. They're not done. But I did them the other night, and we had a really bad storm here. Oh man, we had tornado. It was spooky. So I was at the house doing this stuff, waiting for it to pass.
Gosh.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, and I did a couple of new animals that I hadn't done before. I have to doodle that one. And I think I already showed you guys all of these. Yes, sirree, bub. I think I did. Oh, and then these I haven't doodled yet, but these are some more of these flowers that I just have to doodle a little bit. And I made a goose, a duck, whatever you think he is.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica, Jessica, Jessica. Hey, girl, do you want this? I seriously was going to contact you. I came across this. I've had this forever, and I saw that you're doing all that coloring and fun stuff. I don't know if you like, whoops, oh, one side's one way. I put little markers because I wanted to make some stamps with some of these. But look, Jessica, is this too you know, too cartoony for you, or would you like this? I'll send it to you if you'll use it. It's just sitting here. But I've been watching you. I haven't commented. You're always in the background there while I'm doing other stuff. And I've been watching. I don't know how you get such vivid colors. They're so pretty. Would you want this or not? Yes,
He would
no.
totally use it.
Okay, great. I'll get that to you. So now I have some penguins, and so those I gotta end up doodling those eventually. And I've got the kangaroo. I gotta do them, and then I haven't doodled any of those. And then I made I guess that's supposed to be like an octopus. That's the closest I could get. Hey, I told you it's a cartoony little book.
She said yes, she would like them, and thank you for watching my coloring. It's
Yes,
super
they're
fun.
fun. They're fun. And
It looks like a jellyfish.
maybe that's what it should be. Okay, that's I changed my mind. It's a jelly. And then I haven't done anything with these yet. Let me see. I think they're all the same. Oh no. Hello. Oh, I have a swan.
Whoa.
Hello. I forgot I made him. And then oh, here he is naked. jelly without jelly with no peanut butter yet. And then these. So now these stamps are super easy to make, guys. I just do them out of what do you call that stuff?
Bye, Lucy.
Bye, Lucy.
Fun foam?
Yeah, I just do them out of fun foam and put them on cardboard. Let me show you some over here. And that way, you guys, if you decide you want to make the whimsical one, it isn't like you have to go and invest in a bunch of stamps or anything. Because all of these I made myself, and because I don't want to draw over and over. Oh, and I made another one yesterday too. I didn't have a hummingbird yet, so I did these. And so I did two sizes. I did that one and those, and mirror images of them. And they're just done with the foam. And then I just come in with my pen and draw lines wherever I want to do the lines. And I used this as a pattern, and I just put this on the foam and just outlined it, and then just cut it out, and then just visually did the lines that kind of mimic that, and that's all you have to do. So you find the animals you want to do, whether you want them to look realistic or cartoonish. Obviously I chose cartoonish.
Well, if you can make that crazy Frida stamp,
Yeah, and see, the Frida one's a lot harder. This is just one
whoo,
piece. This is just one piece. The Frida one was individual pieces.
yeah.
Yeah, that was like this is like kids play to compare to the Frida one.
Anne does that a lot too. Makes all her own stamps like that. Fun
Yeah,
foam.
yeah, yeah, because they're easy, they're cheap, and if you mess up, you didn't it didn't cost you anything. Just throw it away and start over again. So I have all these that and then these are some of the animals I just did recently that I just showed you. All the recent animals. And then all the stuff when we did the Oaxaca stuff, I've been using all those. This one is also a hummingbird, but the beak isn't long enough to make it really look like a hummingbird. So I think I just need to extend the beak, and this would work really nicely. So if you guys got the Oaxaca kit, you have a lot of these that you can play with. You already have these. I forget how long ago we did that. A couple of years ago, right? I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. But half of you probably haven't even made it yet. So you got the brand new stamps there just waiting for you to play with. And those in that kit, they were already cut out for you because Johnny cut them out, I believe. Oh, better not say because I can't remember now. I can't remember now if Johnny cut those out for us. Or did I just give you guys the pattern? I don't remember now. Anyway, so guys, so basically this is what I am doing. I'm just kind of obsessed with it, to tell you the truth. Because my mind's been going in different directions. And then when some people reached out, I thought, well, then how can I do that? Share it with you so that you guys can have the stuff, but kind of do it on your own also. So my brain kind of okay. It's all yours, Susan.
Hey, 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 Carla. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Janice. Hey, Jean. Hey, 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 Jean. Look at her down there with all her peace signs. Hey, 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 Gail. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Allie. Hey, Sally, Fern, and Ruth. Hey, Elvis. Hey, Roseanne. Hey, Yolande. Hurricane season less than 2 weeks away.
Oh
I
no.
don't even want to. I don't even want to. Nope. Nope.
Oh no. Hey,
Hey,
Junior.
Joel.
Junior.
Hey, there from the basement.
Say what?
He's saying hey from the basement.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Linda's probably out. Where her anniversary, or was that whose anniversary? And where's Elvis?
She was here.
Hey, Amy. Hey, Elvis. Hey, Lana like a Donna.
Oh no, there she is.
Where? Oh, there's Elvis right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
above Roseanne.
Must be Linda.
Uh-oh, how'd I get this all messed up?
Oh no.
See, now if I tried to do something tricky like this, I could never do it.
No. Oh, it's Adria. Hey, Adria. It's her anniversary. So Linda fell asleep.
Oh dear. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Do not put curly cute things together without something separating them,
Oh no.
especially when there's a circle involved.
Hey, CJ.
Hey, CJ.
She said you can count her in for one of those.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't done
Oh
the little
wow.
doodling on that yet, but so if you can see, imagine that, and then part of the storyline is over here and this and that. Okay, now to top all this off, okay, is Tamara still here? Is
Was
Tamara?
she here?
She was here. I said hello to her. I don't know if she's still here or not. Tamara, are you here? Tamara, Tamara, Tamara. She might have gone. Sometimes she's working and she just pops in. Okay. All right, now where do I put these all back so I know where they are? Where did my flowers go? Where did my other flowers go? Oh, here they are. Never mind. Oh yeah, because you can see with this hummingbird, its little beak thing is not long enough for a hummingbird. Even though that's what this is, it doesn't really look like it. That was from the Oaxaca stamp. Okay, let's put this stuff here. Maybe we'll do some doodling later on these.
Oh my gosh, my mama's neighbor's going to be 101 July 15th.
Oh wow.
Is she so ornery? Good grief.
Well, she's probably in pain all the time.
No, she's not in pain. Do you want me to get? I can do it. Okay, we'll do it. And she's in a wheelchair, but she does her feet and she takes herself all over that place. She
Mm.
don't need nobody. Hey, Linda. She don't want nobody pushing her. She don't want me to help her in that door, but she did ask my mom to come over and help her turn on the light.
Okay, so you guys that have expressed a little bit of interest that are here, would you guys want the first one that I sent out to have a hello, anybody home? A cigar box with it? or not. You're going to do something else. And oh, let me show a couple of the different sizes that I have. Let me get this stuff out of the way, guys.
Yeah, she needs Uncle Curtis.
Uncle Curtis, what? Who? Where?
I took her a back scratcher, and it works just fine. She told my mama that wasn't a back scratcher, that's a curtain rod.
Oh, I remember that. Okay. So I've got all different sizes.
Roseanne said she would love a cigar box.
See, there's different. I have the kind that are, it's, oh, hello. I don't even know how they all open. That they're all wood, in and out. Then I have these that they're wood inside. They're wood inside, but they have the paper on the outside. You know, they're not they're not that thick cardboard like some of them. They're actually wood
Leslie
inside.
wants a box.
Huh?
Leslie wants a box, and Roseanne wants a box.
Okay.
Janice said she has a cigar box somewhere.
So okay, well, all right. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Who wants them, who doesn't, all that kind of stuff a little bit later because I'm not ready for that yet. I just wanted to get an idea from you guys. Okay, so some people do, some people don't. So, and they all vary in size. So I think that when I get it all together, that I'm actually going to put it in the shop. Then those of you that come here, I'll let you guys have first dibs on. You can choose your box. Those that are going to be getting it where they just come off my YouTube or just go straight to Etsy, it'll probably end up being, I'll choose what they get.
That will
So
be in 6 months, Pinky.
what's that?
She said it's just a new monthly project.
Yeah, it's a monthly project for the next 6 months, starting this month. So it'll end in October. Annoys everyone. Who are we talking about now, Carla?
Carla, she annoys everyone.
Okay, so all right, when they get closer to that time, we'll figure out who wants what. Because, like I said, the sizes vary so much. Like if you were just, let me get one of the letters. Let's see. There might be a few here that nothing fits.
Not for 6 months, Pinky.
So here's this, and depending how you fold the letter, well, see, that doesn't really fit in there. And we're all, I mean, at least the ones I'm trading with, we've got a certain size that we're doing the postcards. So this barely, it doesn't fit. You could trim it and it would fit because it's like ooh, a fraction that doesn't fit in there. But that's a cool box. So that one we'll say maybe not. And this obviously it's perfect. So you'd have 12 postcards and 12 letters in there, which is plenty of room for that.
This will be the end of her journey that she's doing with Lynn for the postcards where the hummingbirds and butterflies sleep.
Yeah.
Jessica said, Jesus, you're planning 6 months from now and barely know what day of the week it is.
Well, this is an adventure. It's a world adventure that the sister's going on to answer her sister's quest. So it's going to be every month. Okay. Oh dear. All right, let me get these out of here. And then, okay.
You know, you could do like Jessica and you could do make 6 piles and do all 6 months at one time.
I know. Speaking of which, Susan, I don't know if your memory's gone or not, because sometimes I worry about you because you forget things. But do you remember it was, I guess it was maybe, I don't think it was over a month ago that I was explaining that I was going to be making some of the guilt-free um glue books. Do you remember that?
Guilt free?
Yeah. I forget what I called it, but yeah. Yeah, and you said, why is it guilt-free? I had to explain the whole thing because I'm just throwing in all kinds of papers so that you can just have no guilt about covering them up with, stuff. Anyway, I can't find it anywhere because I remember even somebody said, "Oh, is it in the shop yet?" And I said, "No, it's not in the shop yet. I'm gonna make a whole bunch and put them in at the same time." Well, I got distracted like usual and went off into another direction. So then, day before yesterday, I was going, "Where's that book I made?" And
Yeah,
I,
but that was the one that had all the funky pages, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and I can't find it. And I had it together with a whole bunch of covers that I was going to use. Can't find that one or the covers because they're together somewhere. And I've been going crazy. And I thought, I didn't sell that, did I? Did I sell it and not remember? Which
No, you
that
didn't
has
sell it.
happened. That has happened to me before. So anyway, so guys, I don't know what I did with that, so I have to start all over again.
it. Weren't you showing it when you had all that stuff that you came home from the retreat with?
The refrigerator. I honestly don't remember. I would have to go back and watch the video. I don't remember even how long ago it was, to tell you the truth. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
because
I
you
thought
had
I
all
was.
that stuff that you pulled out um and then in the middle of it you go, oh, in this, I've been working on this and this
Gail, Gail, shush. Sh- She's the one with the memory. I count on her. I already know I don't have one, and now she's slipping. So when that happens, what's going to happen to me? Nobody's going to remember anything.
oh my gosh, a month. It's been a month.
Let me get this out of the way. And let me put this away so I don't lose her letter. Last thing I want to do is lose her letter because then I'll really be in trouble.
You had them all in a basket or something like that.
I thought so. I mean, I looked. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I almost finished. I finished up the octopus lady with the domino octopus lady. I finished that up. Woo. Pretty creepy. So, whoops. Oh dear. But I haven't finished. Oh, I haven't finished the book yet. I've only got the top layer done, but it's gonna come out pretty cool once we get done. So as you guys can see, I have several projects that are like completely different directions, but they are kind of sort of all together, except for these. And I already sold all the other journals I put in there. I do have one of the garden journals left. I have one of these left, the cardboard journals that I made with the, remember one of those? I have one of those left. Okay, what else can I plug? Let's see. What is it? Oh, what's in here? Oh no, that's not it. I figured if I talk to you guys while I'm looking for it, I might find it. I might actually find it, but I don't think so. Nope. I don't know what I did. It's gonna be one of those mysteries. Nope. It's not over here in my pile of books to be used. Anyway, so in addition, I'm telling you, my mind has been kind of racing on this thing. In addition, I got some of these. Let me show you. So in addition, I got these because I thought when I was making the postcards, I know a lot
They're,
of people out there.
they're in a box that's red and white,
A box that's red and white. I have a red and white box.
or a lid or something you put them in. It's like a box that. Hang on, let me show you. Let me see if I can get the picture up here.
Janice says a plastic tub with a Walmart bag.
No, it's in a what does that say on the side of the box? Uh
Oh, cool, Roseanne.
let's see if this is what you're talking about. I don't know. And in that video you're going, well, hang on guys, if I can remember where I put it, I can pull this out. Like, okay, well she's looking for something here too.
I'm always looking for something. Oh.
Let's see. Come on. Is that what you're looking for?
What? Where?
See to the left? See that red and white box?
Oh. I don't think so.
Well, that's what you had pulled out and you were putting all that together before you started showing us your paintbrushes.
Yeah, but I'm not looking for either one of those.
Okay, well that's where you had those little book covers and all that black and white stuff that bled on you.
Oh, it's not that. That's
Okay.
not it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a whole other.
Oh
That's a whole
Lord.
other project.
Oh my
I know where
God.
that stuff is.
That's the other glue book.
Yeah, no, no, no. Yeah, that's my black and white glue book. I know where all that is.
Okay.
And it was bleeding on me and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah. I sprayed that with a sealer. It's not doing that no more.
Okay.
Um,
I'll look
yeah.
again later.
Okay. Anyway, so when I was doing the postcards, I was looking at the book, Bangkok Talk's book, and I was looking at how he was decorating stuff. Then I started thinking, okay, at the same time, I keep seeing popping up people doing these ATC cards. Well, to me, the ATC cards are just a little tiny bit too small for my liking to do anything with. And so then, when Johnny was having her sale for her mother-in-law, um, she had a bunch of these oracle cards, which are, a nicer size. And she had oodles of those. I wish I had thought about this then, but I didn't. But anyway, so then I thought, wouldn't it be cool, um, for the different steps of the journey to decorate a card and then just have like an inspirational quote in the back from whatever they're learning along this journey, right? Because there's anyway, too many things. But so I thought, oh, wouldn't that be cool? All right. So then I thought, but you got to put them in a tin because all those kind of cards come in these cool tins, right? So, so I went hunting. I bought these. I hope I didn't make a mistake. So I got two different sizes because I wasn't sure. This one I thought was too big, and then I thought this one was too small. But then I made a little card that kind of fit in there, and it wasn't really all that bad. It was a nice size. So this one will hold a card 3 1/8 by 4 3/8, which is still, it's bigger than an ATC and it's bigger, than a deck of cards. It's a good size, like that's that big, right? And if you did one for each month, it would fit in there easily. All of them would fit in there. And then this one is 3 3/8 by 5 5/8. Now, a lot of the Oracle cards, they are, like 6 inches. So that's, not quite the 6. And they're like almost 3 1/2, anywhere from 3 1/2 to 4 inches. So that's kind of the size of the card. So, anyway, so I thought that would be a cool idea. So I figured one of the months I would include the tin, so you'd have a place to do your oracle cards or whatever you want to call them, inspirational cards, whatever you want to call them. And so then I'd give you a choice, of what size you thought you wanted to make. This one's obviously smaller, but really cool because it has the lid that you can see through, and then this one is a larger size, but then you'd have to decorate your lid with something. Anyway, you guys are getting the idea, right? I'm going down a deep rabbit hole with this, but I'm having fun, so that's all that matters. And I figured if nobody else likes it, I don't care. I'm having fun. Yeah, I do have those, but I do have those cards that you're saying, Janice. But they don't. You'd have to cut them down. They don't fit. Because that's what I was going to include with the kit. Because not everybody has them, and not everyone wants to buy a whole bunch of them. So I thought you'd have to cut these down. Oh, they might come in a different size, but this is the size I have. So obviously, you'd have to cut it down. And it does not fit there. Well, maybe cut two of them. Oh, ooh, cut it in half, maybe. Anyway, so I'm just talking out loud with you guys, as I'm thinking about what I want to do, so that when I hear myself say it out loud, either it sounds like a cool idea or it sounds stupid. As opposed to if I'm just talking to myself, it all sounds, ooh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. But if I say it out loud and it just doesn't sound right, well, hello. So these are the things that I'm thinking about, I'm working on, and that I want to include one way or another throughout the month. These are the types of things that you'll be, be working with. All right.
So were those little glue books, were they like the size of that little tin right there on the left? The
No,
little ones? Okay.
no,
Because you had those too that you pulled out.
yeah,
For,
no. This was a regular book that I gutted,
oh,
and I had a bunch of folded signatures just sitting in there. I hadn't sewn it in, and I explained what it was, and I was going to make more for those that weren't
oh
familiar.
yeah, that was way before the retreat. Okay.
Okay, okay. Oh, see, I didn't even know. I had no idea. I didn't even know when it was. Okay, so that's that. What else, guys? I think on that topic, I think we've covered we've covered most of the stuff that has to do with that topic. What is this in here now? Hold on. I got stuff. Oh yeah, I put it in the wrong one. Yeah. So so a alternate storyline that I've got going. I'm gonna change it up, but like, oh, I don't think I printed it out. Hold on, let me bring it up. So if you guys want to start yours, you'll know what I'm talking about. Of course, yours will be 100% different. But hello, Mike. This is hello. Oh yeah. But just to give you an idea on the whimsical side. Oh, I don't want Instagram. Why is there Instagram there? Hello. I don't need the Instagrammy. Let me bring it up. I won't read the whole thing because I'm in the process of editing it, but I'll just give you an idea. Where is it? Where did you go? Okay. Okay, so you guys might remember, I forget which kid it was. I think it was maybe the cemetery one. I forget what that really was. I'm calling it the cemetery one, but I don't think it was the cemetery. but but you remember that that picture of that um of that statue in the cemetery, and she
Yep.
has her arms out
Yep.
and it looks like it's raining or something like that.
I don't
Anyway,
remember the rain, but I remember the statue in the cemetery and all that.
yeah, and then she just has to. It looks like it might be a younger girl, and she has her arms stretched out. Anyway, so I always think about that picture, and so I was thinking about that picture. Oops, I think this is the wrong one. Hold on. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh no, it isn't. Oh, I'm forgetting my storyline. Okay, so I was looking at that picture, and I thought, well, you know, um, thinking down the whimsical type of thing as opposed to, something in reality. Fictitious, let me put it that way, fictitious. So I thought about that picture and then I was thinking, okay, um, little side stories was like when the sister is sitting in her house or sitting in her garden and she's reflecting, and then I have her remember about this particular um statue that she saw somewhere, like to say it was in a park or who knows where she saw it. And so then I made up this story about um, why, who the statue was for, why is it there, and the story behind it. So I wrote a backstory to the statue, and so my backstory was about it was a traveling circus, and there was this lady they called the bird lady, and the birds just went to her and stayed with her, and when and she had this beautiful show with all these birds and all this kind of stuff. So I go through and explain her show and where she traveled and what she did, and then at one point I forget what I have happen. I can't remember what I have happened, but something strange, really strange. I had to reread my stuff because once I write it, I go off into the next story and I forget what I did. But but anyway, so something weird happens while she's out doing her thing on this traveling circus with all her birds, and something very mysterious. I remember it was mysterious, and something happens with the birds, and things happen with the sky, and then all of these rumors start about her and who she was and who she wasn't. And so she was just kind of this mystery woman with these birds and everything. And so they ended up, doing a statue for her, and that's why her arms are out, so that she's open for all the birds to come that she had traveling with her. And then I just kind of wrap it up all of them together and everything, and then I'll have the picture. So what I'm saying is I'm taking pictures and then getting some kind of inspiration from the picture, and then writing a backstory for the picture that also goes with this whole storyline thing. So at the end of the 6 months, you're going to have a whole bunch of stinking stuff. It's all I'm trying to say. And that's just one aspect. So if that's something you guys are interested in, what I'll do as I get a picture that inspires me, I won't share my story with you, but I will show the picture. And that way you can interpret your own, see how that picture goes with the storyline that we're doing. Because to me, at the end, the fun part's going to be is finding out all of you guys' stories, how everything comes together on your storyline. Based, everyone's going to be working with the same prompts, with the same little goodies, with the same pictures, the same everything. But who knows where yours is going to end up? You just don't know. Nobody knows. Anyway, so that's just kind of the stuff that has been going around in my crazy mind. And
I hope I don't end up in a cemetery.
then I wrote another one. What was this other one? Okay, that one I wrote the one about the bird lady, and then because another one of the prompts is Haley's Comet. So I wrote a story around Haley's Comet, a fictional story, of course. Um,
Oh God, not like Haley Bop, huh?
Haley who?
Haley Bop.
Who's that?
The people with the purple robes and the new Nike tennis shoes that ate Marie Callender's and then went and committed suicide in California.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, you did.
No, I never heard of that before.
Okay.
What year was that?
Like not too terribly long ago.
Oh no, I don't know anything about that.
Ping and Doe or Doe and
No,
Ping,
no,
and they all drank that Kool-Aid. Not Jim
no,
Jones Kool-Aid, but the other Kool-Aid.
no. Never
And they
heard of
all went
him.
out to eat at Marie Callender's, came home, put on purple, had brand new Nikes, and they were all going to go to the Hale Bop, the comet that was coming.
Oh no,
Heaven's Gate. There you go.
Heaven's Gate.
Yeah. That was
No, still never heard of it.
T and Doe. That was their names. T and Doe.
Never heard of him.
Okay.
Yeah, it must have been during my TV blackout period. do a do a what? Hell block caboodle. What? Miss Weenie, are you drinking again? No, this is not. Oh, 97. Oh my gosh, where was I in 90? Oh, no, I had no TV in 97. I was living in Hawaii. No, no, that's been a while, Susan. You're
Okay.
talking almost 30 years ago. No wonder I don't remember. I wasn't that far away. 30 years ago. Oh my gosh.
Several years back, I said.
Well, several to me is like 4 or 5.
Okay. Seems like yesterday.
Yeah, well, when you're having fun.
Oh yeah.
um. Oh yeah. So I got the bird lady already written out. I just have to change it up a little bit. And I've got the Haley Comet story. I've got to clean that a little bit. Then I did this other one where it's a little traveling, not a circus, not a, you wouldn't call it that, but you know how when some like when the snake oil sellers would come to town, but
Oh,
there
the
was also
medicine man.
the medicine man, but there was also sometimes more whimsical kinds of things that came, and it was to entertain and stuff like that. So I have one that has to do with um, a guy that only had bugs. He came and he would show bugs. And so I have a cabinet of wings and wonders, I called it. so so I have a story about him. Um, so that's the only ones I have so far. I have three stories. So that covers 3 months. Oh, that means I only have three more, right?
Yeah.
Hello. I don't need that many more stories. I may not use the ones I already wrote. I might develop some other ones. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so anyway, so that's what's going on, kids. You are up to date. You are definitely up to date. And let me put this away, or else I won't know where I put it. And I'll have to ask you guys, where do you think I put that? I put it back in the box that it came in. And I'm putting the watercolor postcards back where I keep them with my watercolor stuff. And we're all set. Oh, and in searching, I was in search of, and I don't know where I put it. I found my shrinky dink stuff. Rancho Santa Fe. Oh my goodness. I lived like 10 minutes from Rancho Santa Fe when I lived in California, but I wasn't in California when that happened.
So are you going to is this girl going to go through Peru?
Maybe. Why?
Well, I just wondered
Well,
cuz
it
that
depends on you. It's wherever you take her.
hey Annie ma'am. Well, because they have the biggest what you call it? Um
What?
Peru is particularly notable for being the country with the most butterfly species in the world.
Ooh, see? Good side note.
And the Valley of Butterflies in Petaludes Valley on the island of Rhodes, Greece.
See? Keep write some notes, ladies. This is where you get, because see, I don't on the prompts, I'm not telling you where she goes or anything. Um and if I name a town or something, it doesn't mean that she's there or that she's going there. Maybe somebody referred her or told her something about those areas that it might be a good place to go look for something. It doesn't mean she goes. So I do have places like what? What do I have down here? I have Mayan. I have French Alps, and that's it as far as like places. And the first one we did was Corsica. But other than that, you go where you go. It's all up to you.
You go where you go.
Yeah. So I found. Let me see if I can find it again. Oh gosh, Rosemary, what'd you do? I found my shrinky stuff. What had happened was I knew I had some, and I could not find it. And the reason I couldn't find it.
Oh my God, Adria, stop.
What is he doing now?
My husband gave me the sweetest card. He's going to get special time with me. God.
Well, she's easy if it only takes a card. She's easy.
Well, he did wine too.
What a floozy. Just give me a card.
She got wine.
Carla. Oh dear. Oh
He's going to take her to where the butterflies sleep.
God. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know I've asked you guys this before. Do you stamp on the scratchy side or the shiny side?
Oh my God, is this Shrinky Dink again?
Yes, I found it.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm
I
gonna write
saw
a
that.
note. I'm gonna write a note and put on here. What side do I stamp on?
Oh my
That's
gosh.
a serious question. There was no instructions with this stuff. It just came like that. Oh gosh. Come on, people. Anybody know?
Well, which side of the Shrinky Dink?
That's right. The sanded side or the shiny side? Because it says sanded side, shrinky dink film.
When using stamps on Shrinky Dink plastic, you should stamp on the rough side of the material.
Okay.
The rough side is usually dull and matte, while the glossy side should be placed down on a baking sheet during baking. The rough side provides better adhesion for the ink from your stamp.
Okay. The SSS stamp on the sandy side.
Well, it
Don't.
could be stamp on the smooth side.
Oh no! Quick! You are no help these days. What is wrong with you?
Hey, APJ.
No memory. Then you mess up my code words. What the heck? Oh gosh, eat another sandwich. I think you need one. Okay, so we got those. And what else?
Allie heard that if you get double-sided glossy Shrinky Dink paper, you need to rough up one side. So there you go.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's why I got the sanded one.
So why don't you put stamp on our side?
Our side. Rough?
Rough.
No,
Oh.
I already wrote it.
Oh, I see. Okay. I
I
was on
wrote it.
another screen.
I wrote it as I said it, so it was done. It was a done deal. Okay, so now, oh, I can't do that.
Well, not the
Oh,
piece with the sticker on it.
stop it. I wonder if I got one of my stamps, stamped it, and shrunk that little dinky thing up with one of my stamps. Like, which one? Which
Why
one?
not the hummingbird?
The hummingbird. Okay, let me get my hummingbird stamp and let's try it. Let's try it. Where's my stamp? Where'd my stamps go? Here they are. Oopsie. Runaway stamps. We don't want that stamp. We don't want that one running away either. Come on. There we go. That. That. I wonder if that's too big to do it on our little
Pancake grill.
yeah. I forget. It's been so long since I used it. I forget how long I'm supposed to leave it. It's not that long, but I can't remember how long. What is that? Oh, hold on. What did I do here? I guess it doesn't hurt if I overbake it, right? Or underbake it. Let's see if this reaches. Uh-oh. That's what I All right, let's get something. I'm going to accidentally use that. Might be too big. Oh, it's too big. Yeah, we'll just stuff it in there. I got to cut around circle though. Uh-oh.
300 to 350 degrees for 1 to 3 minutes.
1 to 3 minutes. Wow.
That's in the oven.
Yeah.
Well, she has one of those flat hot plates that she does her. She puts her wax on and runs her paper through.
What about that? What about that?
That's what you use.
I do?
Remember, you would put that wax on there, and then you would take your little
Yeah.
chopsticks and run your paper through it.
Yeah. But what does that have to do with this?
Because she said, "Oh, you got the pancake cooker."
Okay, people, I haven't done this in years. Well, yeah, probably years. Well, I probably should have done it in a different color, huh? Hello.
Says you can use a heat gun.
Yeah. Oh, that isn't very dark. Okay, so then we need to put some color on it. Did you see that little ant over there? Oh, there he goes. Uh-oh, that's not dry. That means I can't paint over it. And that's permanent ink. Something wrong with this already. Where is that little piece of paper? And I need round. Oh dear. Ah, that thing is hot. Okay, let's just try one time before we get serious. Circle. Not gonna fit.
I guess you just have to let it dry because it says use permanent ink.
Okay.
Good night, Gail.
Who's got the timer?
Well, I can get a timer.
Okay.
Hang on, let me get it pulled up. How
Whatever
much?
you said, whatever it was you said The oven was, I don't know how much that was, but this is a lot less than the oven.
So how much time you want?
Give me more 30 more seconds. That's it.
All right, go.
Oh my gosh. Well, you can turn your thing off.
Okay.
Oh, but it's not laying flat.
No, you have to lay something flat on it.
I do? I
Well, when it
don't remember having to do that.
when you pull it out.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's already done because it's starting to look like it's a little too warm. Hello. Um,
Oh, you did get a pancake maker. I was thinking about your other one, your big one.
I know I wasn't going to argue with you.
Oh, okay.
It was like, okay,
Because I heard Ann tell you she got her little pancake maker.
yeah. I knew we were just going to go around in circles. Who's on first?
Third base.
Oh, look, it came out cute. If it was a
Oh,
color, it'd be nicer, but okay. So obviously, oh, but that's the shiny side. So obviously, you need to cut it exactly the way you want it. And that was already too big to fit in there. So anything I do has got to be well, and then it's got this odd shape. So um, yeah, I had to pick an odd shape, right? And then remember, if you're going to use it for some kind of a dingle dangle or something, make your hole first because this is really hard. You need to do it when it's still just pliable. But this is big enough where you could still come in and paint it. Get some color in there. There's still plenty of space. Some of these are so they end up so small you can't do anything afterwards. But we got plenty of room. We have room. Just let me get something that has some small tips to it. And maybe get some blue in there, maybe. It's not going to be iridescent, but I guess you paint this side. I'm guessing.
cold shower will take care of that, Adria. APG said you're supposed to color before you shrinky.
I know. I got ahead of myself. Oh, well, you can't see it that well, but I can see it. There's color there.
Good night, APG.
Good night.
Thanks for popping in.
Yes, Miss Popper. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Popper. Ooh, that's a pretty color.
Oh, Annie Mae says she'll be there shortly, APG.
Well, these will be cute if I start off doing it right. If I do it in the right order.
Well, it was just a test.
This is a test. This is a shrinky dinky test. Shrinky dinky test.
But you should be able to cut that out with your Timmy scissors.
This is, man, this is hard. I don't think the Timmy scissors would cut that.
No.
And even if it could, I don't think my hand can. And
Oh.
it's like hard as glass. I can't bend it. Yeah. Anyway, it works. Little woohoo, it works.
Yeah, you have to lay something flat on it as it cools,
Yeah.
Adria. But it also helps because she has on the top and the bottom. When you do them in the oven on parchment paper, they tend to curl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the whole point of this. It eliminates a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gets all into itself. Dremel tool. I'll just let this one pass as do it better than I. But you know what? Okay, tell me. I thought it shrunk 50%. That's more than 50%.
No.
That is not half the size. It's a lot, to me, it looks a lot bigger than half the size of that. I mean, backward, you know what I'm saying? That looks like half the size. I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, I'm just glad I found it. I'm glad it still works. And I'll just have to think way ahead
Well,
what I want.
tomorrow will come and you'll have a whole bowl full of them.
Oh, I think it's tomorrow. Richard has a CT scan and then a follow up like 3 hours later with the doctor. So tomorrow's going to be, I won't be here tomorrow during the day. So there won't be anything done, unfortunately. Oops, what did that? Uh-oh. Okay, people. Somehow,
You lost your shrinky?
no, I lost one of these and like
Oh. Oh.
not even moving from here. There's one missing. Oh, it's over here. Never mind. It fell out when I took it out of the thingamajigger. Okay. All right. So that works and that works and we're all happy now. Hey. Yay, we're all happy now. Unplugged, yes, unplugged. And there is the shrinky. There is the, aw, how cute.
Oh.
Okay, well, we got absolutely nothing done, but we got a lot covered. Let's put it that way. Nick, shaky, shrinky, dingles. Or it is what? Dongles. Sometimes I don't know what Carla is talking about.
Well, you called them dingles, so
I did?
yeah.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, she was saying to mirror them and put that, what you call it, shaker material inside and glue them together,
Oh my gosh.
the
Yeah,
edges.
let us know how that turns out, Carla. Let us know.
You would have to cool that over an egg so you'd have a,
Yeah, dome.
yeah.
All I know is the other brand I had, because this is the first time I've used this particular brand. I don't remember it being this hard. I mean, which is good, but I don't remember it being, unless it's my memory's just gone like everything else. This is really, really hard. Oh, dingles are smaller than dangles.
Dongles.
Yeah, you're probably right. You probably got a good point there. Oh my goodness. Okay, ladies. Well, I'm a little delirious, and I like how that came out. I like how that came out. Anyway, so all right, kiddos.
Yep. Jessica said when we did them as a kid, we painted them completely before shrinking with acrylic paints.
Yeah, yeah.
Good night, Leslie.
I agree totally. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna try, Jessica, to get that in the mail tomorrow. And happy coloring. Well, she's a little more sophisticated in coloring. I wouldn't call it she does coloring. She's an artiste with these books.
Oh, she said the paint shrinks too.
Oh, well, I guess so. All right, guys. See you tomorrow, same time. Good night, everybody.
Good night.